It's time for the day's top business stories with Richard Southern. And Richard, we have some significant ones today. Let's start with gas prices.
They're only going in one direction these days, Erica, through the roof, I'm afraid to say. We're expecting a 6-cent increase for gas tonight. We were thinking maybe it would be 11 cents, revised down 6 cents. Still kind of painful. But we saw the price of oil rocket higher today, and that's going to result in yet another increase at the GTA gas pumps on Friday, potentially to the tune of 8 cents. So 6 cents tonight. Maybe another 8 cents on Friday. The price for oil today, Erica, closed at its most expensive since May of 2011, above $110 per barrel. What with, unfortunately, no end in sight to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which is threatening to disrupt global oil supplies. The NDP at Queen's Park, though, want to do something about this. They introduced a bill today which wouldn't necessarily lower the price of gas, but would set one gas price per week for all the gas stations. Here's NDP leader Andrea Horvath.
What we want to see is elimination of the gouging. That's what we want to see, and that can be done, and it is being done in other jurisdictions. What the bill indicates is that you can't just increase it willy-nilly before a long weekend. And for example, let's look at the other example. We know
willy-nilly mean, though?
Willy-nilly mean exactly what's happening. So the price would be set, for example, on a Monday, and it would stay in place until the following Monday.
Here's the thing. Other provinces do this, including Quebec, and it hasn't always had the effect of lowering the price of gas. And that's what the energy minister told me today when I asked him if the government would vote for this bill, Erica. He said, well, it hasn't really worked elsewhere. Keep it here on City News. Coming up in just a bit, my full report on what the NDP are planning to do or trying to do about gas prices.
Okay, looking forward to that. Switching gears here, Canada's travel industry could be getting a major shakeup, Richard.
This is big news. WestJet is buying Sunwing, Erica, the two companies announcing these plans today. It does have to be approved by the federal government, and there were no financial terms disclosed. But, I mean, Sunwing, it's this big airline primarily flying down to vacation destinations of the Caribbean. They also have a big tour operation, which WestJet will absorb as well. The two airlines, though, the companies say will be operated independently for now, at least, though the travel experts I'm talking to say they expect Sunwing to perhaps be absorbed by WestJet down the road. Sunwing does operate the same type of aircraft as WestJet does, 737s. There will be no job losses, the companies contend. The big question, though, is will this be good for you and me, the consumer? Will we see cheaper ticket prices? Erica, the experts I'm talking to say maybe immediately you might, with Air Canada perhaps trying to, lower prices, get some attention going. In the long run, though, it's probably a bad thing for consumers because there's less competition going on.
Okay, and finally, the cost of borrowing money is going up for the first time in a long time, Richard.
Bank of Canada hiked interest rates today for the first time since 2018, Erica, putting them up 25 basis points to 0.5%, doing so to try and tackle inflation, which, as we know, is kind of getting a bit out of control here. Inflation rising some 5.1% in January. The benchmark interest rate going up, though, that's going to make variable rate mortgages more expensive. If you have a variable rate mortgage, it's going to cost you more. It moves in lockstep with the Bank of Canada's interest rate. If you have a fixed rate mortgage, like the majority of homeowners do, you could see your monthly costs go up when you go to renew that mortgage agreement. And the prime lending rate is heading higher. Most of the banks, RBC, TD, CIBC, and Scotia, have announced this afternoon plans to hike their prime lending rate. Erica.
All right. Thank you. That's business editor Richard Southern.
Thank you.